Okay, Zeke asked an interesting question that maybe we can end with here. And if anybody else has anything else that you'd like to talk about, now is the time to drop them in the comments. Now's the time to get your super chats in if you want to do that. Zeke's question was, who are people that you think would make great Ancaps but refuse to take the pill?
Ooh.
I love this question, and I've got some answers. Do you want to start, or you want me to?
You go ahead.
Okay. Yaron Brook, the chairman of the board of the Ayn Rand Institute. He would make one of the best Ancaps because he is one of the best capitalists I know of in existence. He goes around the world every day of his life debating commies and socialists at colleges everywhere on the morality of capitalism, the evils of socialism and statism. He even calls it statism. He speaks the exact same language. He just has that objectivist hang-up with politics, where you have to have a monopolized, forcefully monopolized government to maintain protection of private property. So just like most objectivists, he has that same position. And I've been looking for an objectivist to find to debate on. This is an aside for the people that follow the channel. They'll know what's going on. I reached out to a polite objectivist, unlike some of the ones that have been responding to my content recently, and have been trying to get an objectivist on that's really familiar with it to actually debate or at least discuss the differences with me on this channel. So far, it's not happening. I'm not getting responses. So it looks like what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to create some more content rebutting their videos until somebody gets tired of me rebutting them and comes on to respond. Anyway, that was an aside. But yeah, Yaron Brook would make maybe one of the world's greatest Ancaps ever just because he's so good at arguing for capitalism. But he absolutely refuses to take the pill. He literally says that anarcho-capitalism is as morally evil, if not more so, than communism. Like, these are words that have left his mouth. Whew. Anyway, so yeah, that's my first one. Go ahead. Do you have one?
Well, yeah, interesting. Yaron Brook, I'll have to check this guy out. Yeah, I'm not familiar.
Cool. Even though he is against anarchy, man, his content is amazing. Look up his YouTube channel, watch his debates. He is so good at talking about capitalism. Anyway.
Yeah, we'll do. I see in the comments someone mentioned Jordan Peterson, which was probably the first guy that came to my mind. I think he has that, what I call it the Stepford switch. He has just like this off switch that a lot of people have where they just shut down and they won't take that extra step. But yeah, I enjoy listening to Peterson speak, and he takes this kind of very, I don't know, is it Jungian approach to a lot of things and deep psychological stuff. So I think he would be good. I don't know why a lot of these guys don't. It's very interesting. As much as I fucking hate Ben Shapiro, that guy, when he's on the right track, is very good at arguing, but he becomes retarded with the flip of a switch, and that frustrates me.
Yeah.
There was a time where I thought he might, wow, this guy is really razor sharp, but he's also just the dullest thing ever when it comes to, he's a talking head, basically. He has to have his talking head status position. But he has the capability. I guess a lot of people have the capability. But most of the people that I think are closet Ancaps are people in my personal life, to be honest. Friends and relatives that just won't, for whatever reason, can't be bothered to take the extra step.
Yeah, Zeke said Jordan Peterson as well. Sherry Voluntary predicted that I was going to say Yaron Brook. Yeah, because she's been watching the content lately. Like every time I make a critique video of one of his content, I lead the video by saying how much I respect the man and the things that he has to say. He's just wrong on this fundamental thing. Anyway, not going to go into it again. Michael Cesarian and David Whitehead would make great Ancaps but refuse to take the pill. Who are they? I'm sorry, I'm not familiar.
Syrian's a guy kind of like David Ickean type stuff, lots of kind of, I don't know, what would you call it, like astrological reptile race type kind of stuff. And I'm not saying this to demean it. I'm just saying that's the kind of area he's into, like occult symbology and things like that. Michael Tsarian. I used to watch his stuff.
I don't know how to say this person's name, KO44CHPM. Says, are we allowed to resurrect Ayn Rand for the purpose of this question? The video before this on the channel was a book club where I read on an open letter to Ayn Rand trying to convert her from objectivism to anarcho-capitalism. Man, it was a good letter. Oh, that's why I made a book club episode about it. I would definitely suggest that you guys watch it. It was from like the 60s or something. Man, it was good.
Wow.
Oof. Yeah, check it out. Let's see. Victor Pross says, Rand is not a statist. Oh, objectivist Cropper. Victor Pross says objectivist Cropper will debate. Objectivist Cropper is the child that I was talking about earlier in the stream that mistakes name calling for arguments and spent the first 5 minutes of his video making fun of my hair rather than telling me or educating me on anything at all. I don't give people like that time. Like, it's not worth it. It's just not. I don't want to give him attention and reward childlike behavior on this channel. I don't know though. On the other, tell me what you think about this. Like, it might be entertaining to just have a dumpster fire shit show on the channel occasionally. What do you think?
I think if you had him on and knowing your style of argumentation, that he would just make a fool of himself. So it might be interesting, but I think it would have to be 100% you want to do it. You know, I don't know. What's the purpose of it? He's going to make a fool of himself. I don't know. I would watch it.
Okay, well, that's all I needed. That's all the justification I needed.